Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the day finds you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can subscribe down here. It's very important because we are talking about a subject matter that is vital to every soul. So today we're going to be talking about financial exercise. Why financial exercise? We all know the normal principles of life, the principles of sowing and reaping. So if you don't invest in understanding your finances, you're not going to know what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to do it. That is why today I bring the topic financial exercise. Financial exercise, just like any other subject matter, just like any other course or those that are in the health department, health and wellness, exercise is a very important tool because it builds your muscles. So financial exercise today, we are learning on stages on how to build our financial muscles. You cannot just get up overnight and boom, like things just, yeah, it's possible if your parents have already done the sacrifice for you. But if you are first generation of financial breakthrough, there are a lot of things that you have to take into consideration. There are a lot of steps that you have to walk through, and financial exercise is one of the things that you need to implement in your financial journey. Why? Because financial exercise, just like any other exercise theory, you can't get up on a single day and start running 10 miles marathon. Not possible. But you need to start slowly. You start walking, you start crawling, you start walking, you start running, and you increase your speed as days goes by. That is the same thing we're doing with our finances. As a when you beginning your financial journey, wherever you are on your financial journey, some of us have already crawled, some of us are walking, some people may be running, some are already on high speed. But irrespective of where you are, you have to follow your pace. Irrespective of how you are, what you're doing, the greatest thing I can say is that don't give up on your exercise, on your financial exercise. You can start, maybe you're crawling today, you start growing, very soon you start walking, very soon you start running, and the speed will be high. So how do we start crawling? The crawling stage in your financial exercise journey is a stage of curiosity where you're asking questions. How can I save? How can I learn to save? What is finances? How do I understand my finances? That is the crawling stage of your financial exercise journey. You're learning about financial principles, financial theory, financial markets. They're giving you, you're getting opportunity to learn how they operate, how the markets operate, how the world of scarcity and opportunity cost operate. That is your financial, you're crawling, you're learning those things. When you start working, now you can distinguish between your income and your expenses and your income. You can distinguish between your assets and your liabilities. Now you're walking in your financial exercise journey. You have already crawled, now you're walking. When you start working, you can distinguish between investments and saving. You can distinguish between assets and liabilities. What are assets? Assets are what brings you income, what brings income into your wallet, cash flow into your wallet. What are liabilities? What takes cash flow out of your wallet? And you start understanding how you can separate them, how you can work on your liabilities, how you can turn liabilities into assets. Like the car example I gave the previous video. So now when you start running on your financial journey, you can trade in the market, you can invest, you're not scared of, like, you understand risk and returns, because risk and return, they work in hand. If you're somebody that is very risk averse, there are some interest, there are some profits rates, margins that you can't reach. But if you're somebody that is very risk loving, there's a lot of the certain risks that you're going to take, and there are a lot of benefits attached to risk. So now in your financial journey that you're running, you understand all those things. You understand where you are and how risk adverse you are, or risk loving, or you're neutral, because some people, they're neither risk averse nor risk loving. So they're just like neutral. I'm okay. I just want to break even. I just want to be at the margin. You're not stressing yourself. So today we were talking about financial exercise. When you're crawling, that's when you're learning the steps of financial journey. After you have been born, you're like, okay, this is this is finances. These are how finances operate. And when you start working, you start understanding the differences in financial principles and theories and markets and how they operate, scarcity, resources, opportunity, cost, assets, liabilities. And when you start running, you understand the concept of finances. You understand the concept of wealth building. So don't forget to subscribe, because a lot is going to be coming from this channel. Share with your friends, share with your neighbor, share with your co-workers, share with your loved ones. Knowledge is very important if it can be put into use. That is my definition of knowledge. Knowledge cannot be power except it is applicable to bring results. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.